quite interesting.
The cells are below. This is the common room for those who wait.
How long do they wait?
Some an hour, some a lifetime.
They all await the Inquisition.
Ah, no, these are merely thieves and murderers. If you need anything, just shout. If you're able.
What did he mean by that? Calm yourself. There is a remedy for everything but death.
That could be the very one we need.
Good morning, gentlemen. Ladies, I regret being thrust upon you in this manner. I hope you shall not find my company objectionable. In any case, I trust I shall not be among you long. The Inquisition has only seen...
No, I struggle, violence. Kill each other if you must, but for God's sakes, keep it quiet. Who are you? Eh? Speak up.
Cervantes. Don Miguel de Cervantes.
A gentleman.
It has never saved me from going to bed hungry.
And that?
My servant. May I have the honor?
They call me the governor. What's your game?
My game?
Your speciality, man. Cut purse, highwayman.
No, nothing so interesting. I am a poet.
Putting men in prison for that?
No, not for that.
Too bad.
Well, let's get on with the trial then,
Excuse me. What trial?
Well, yours, of course.
But what have I done?
Oh, we'll find something.
You don't seem to understand. I'll only be here.
My dear sir! Nobody enters or leaves this prison without being tried by his fellow prisoners.
And if I'm found guilty?
Oh, you will be.
But what sort of sentence?
We generally fine a prisoner all of his possessions.
All of them?
Well, it's not practical to take more.
One moment. These things are my livelihood.
I thought you said you were a poet.
Of the theater.
False.
Costumes and properties. You see, actually, I'm a playwright and an actor. So, of course, these poor things...
What do we have here?
Master! No, not that, please. Not that.
Heavy. Valuable?
Only to me.
We might let you ransom it.
I have no money.
Oh, how unfortunate. Paper.
Manuscript.
Still worthless.
Wait! You spoke of a trial. By your word, I must be given a trial.
Oh, very well. I hereby declare this court in session. Now then, what are you here for?
I'm to appear before the Inquisition.
Heresy?
Not exactly. I had been employed by the government as a tax collector.
Poet? Actor? Tax collector?
A temporary thing just to keep us from starvation.
How does a tax collector get in trouble with the Inquisition?
I made an assessment against the monastery of La Merced. When they refused to pay, I issued a lien on the property.
You did what?
He foreclosed on the church.
But then why are you here?
Somebody had to tack the notice on the church door.
These two have empty rooms in their heads.
The law says treat everyone equally. We only obeyed the law.
Governor, if you don't mind, I should like to prosecute this case.
Why?
let us say I dislike stupidity. Don Miguel de Cervantes, I charge you with being an idealist, a bad poet, and an honest man. How plead you?
Guilty.
Bravo! It is the judgment.
Your Excellency! What about my defense?
But you just pleaded guilty.
Since I've admitted guilt, isn't the court required to hear me out?
For what purpose?
The jury may choose to be lenient.
He is just trying to gain time.
You have a scarcity of that.
Any urgent appointments?
It is true. I am guilty of these charges. An idealist, I've never had the courage to believe in nothing. A bad poet, it comes a bit more painfully. Still,
Let's hear your defense!
Your Excellency, if you've no objection, I should like to present it in the manner I know best. In the form of a charade.
Charade?
An entertainment.
Entertainment?
At worst, it may beguile your time. And if any of you should care to enter...
Governor, I should like to protest.
No, no. Let's hear it out.
Then, may I set the stage? I shall impersonate a man. Come. Enter into my imagination and see him. His name, Alonso Quijano, a country squire, no longer young, bony, hollow face, eyes that burn with the fire of inner vision. Being retired, much time for books. He studies them from morn to night, and often through the night as well. Yet all he reads oppresses him. It fills him with indignation at man's murderous ways towards man. He brews, and brews, and brews. Finally, so much brooding, his brains dry up. He lays down the melancholy burden of sanity and conceives the strangest project ever imagined. To become a knight errant and sally forth into the world to right all wrongs. No longer shall he be plain Alonso Quijano, but a dauntless knight known as Don Quixote de la Mancha. Hear me now, O thou weak and unbearable world, thou art base and debauched as can be. Yet the knight with his banners all bravely unfurled now hurls down his gauntlet to thee. I am my Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha, my destiny calls and I go. And the wild wings of fortune will carry me onward, oh whithersoever they blow. Whithersoever they blow. Onward to glory I go.
I'm Sancho, yes, I'm Sancho. I'll follow my master till the end. I'll tell all the world proudly, I'm his squire, I'm his friend.
Out your horses! Hear me heathens and villains and servants of sin, all your dastardly doings have passed. For a holy endeavor is now to begin, and virtue shall triumph at last. Sancho, how dost thou like adventuring?
Marvelous, your grace. But it's peculiar to me. This great highway to glory looks just like the road to El Toboso, where you can buy chicken's cheek.
Like beauty, my friend, 'tis all in the eyes of the beholder. Only wait, and thou shalt see amazing sights.
What kind?
Why, knights and nations, warlocks, wizards, a vast cavalcade of unending armies.
These sound dangerous.
Oh, there are dangers. One there'll be who leads them. He will be most dangerous of all.
Well, who is you?
The great enchanter. Beware, Sancho. His thoughts are cold, and his spirit shriveled. He has eyes like little machines. And where he walks, the earth is blighted. But one day we shall meet face to face, and on that day...
I wouldn't get too excited, your grace. As I say, have patience and shuffle the cards.
You never run out of proverbs.
No, your grace, I was born with a belly full of them.
Aha!
What?
How long since we sallied forth?
About 2 minutes?
So soon shall I engage in brave, unequal combat?
Combat? Where?
Oh, canst not see? There, a monstrous giant of infamous repute.
What giants?
Oh, it is the great and dreaded ogre by the name of Matador. You can tell him by the 4 great arms whirling on his back.
It's a windmill.
Oh, feckless giant standing there! Arrest the vaunt! On guard, beware!
No, your grace! I swear by my wife's little white mustache, it's not a giant, it's a windmill! Your grace, it's a windmill, it's not old! That's gonna leave a mark. Your grace, didn't I tell you? That's not a giant, it's a windmill!
The work of my enemy.
Oh, the enchanter?
At the final moment, he was able to transform that giant into a windmill. Oh. Sancho, it comes to me.
What, your grace?
Oh, how he was able to upset me. It is because I have never been properly dubbed a knight.
Oh, that's not a problem. Just tell me how to do it and I'll see it done.
Thank you, my friend. But it may only be done by another knight.
Oh, that's a problem. I've never seen another knight.
The lord of some castle would do. Or a king. Or even a duke.
Well, I'll look out for any kings or dukes as we go. By the way, does her grace know where we're going?
Wherever the road may lead.
What?
The very place.
Where?
There!
If your grace could just give me a hint.
A castle!
Castle?
Rockbound amidst the crags.
Crags.
Oh, the banners. The brave banners flaunting in the wind.
Anything on them?
I see a cat crouched tawny on a field. And beneath it, the inscription... Meow. Undoubtedly the insignia of some great lord.
Well, that's fun, your grace. Maybe this is where you get yourself drugged.
Go. Blow thy bugle that a dwarf may announce the battlements and announce our coming.
But I don't see a castle. Maybe it's an inn?
An inn.
We better pass by it, your grace. These roadside places are full of rough men and women.
Nay, let us ride straight to drawbridge of yon castle, and there thy vision may improve. And here is an example of how to the untrained eye, one thing may seem to be another. To Sancho, Sancho, an inn. To Quixote, a castle. To someone else, whatever his mind may make of it. But for the sake of argument, let us grant Sancho his vision. An inn. A kindly innkeeper. His less kindly wife. A servant girl. Rough men. Muleteers. 15 miles on the road today. And in particular, a woman called Alonso.
You want it on the table or over your lousy heads? There, swine. Feed.
I brought you something.
Keep it till it grows up. Little dogs have big ideas.
Tonight.
Payment in advance.
Aldonza, sweetheart, come here.
Talk with your mouth, not with your hands.
I've got a nice thick bed of hay in the stable.
Good. Eat it.
You would refuse Pedro?
Try me.
My mules will start!
Fine. Make love to your mules. One pair of arms is like another. I don't know why or who's to blame. I'll go with you or with your brother. It's all the same. It's all the same. This I have learned that when the lights out, no man will burn with special flame. You'll prove to me before the night's out. You're all the same. You're all the same. So do not talk to me of love. I'm not a fool with starry eyes. Just put your money in my hand, and you will get what money buys. One pair of arms is like another. I don't know why or who's to blame. I'll go with you or with your brother. It's all the same. It's all the same. Oh, I have seen too many men, but I have known too little rest, and I have loved too many men with hatred burning in my breast. I do not like you or your brother. I do not like the life I live, but I am me. I am Aldonza, and what I give, I
Did you feed the mules? They're eating as well as you?
God forbid.
Oh, he jokes it's well known that I juice at the finest table between Madrid and Malaga.
What in the name of...
That must be the pig butcher. I wasn't expecting him until tomorrow. Coming, Senor Butcher, coming.
Is the lord of this castle at hand? I say, is the Castellano here?
I'm in charge of this place.
We waited, sire, for a dwarf to mount the battlements and announce our coming. But none appeared.
Oh, well, the dwarves are all busy.
Noble lords and ladies, my master Don Quixote, knight-errant, defender of the right, and pursuer of lofty undertakings, implores the boon of hospitality.
Well, sir, is it granted?
Oh, absolutely. This castle is open to everybody.
But he's a madman!
Madmen are the children of God. Sir Knight, you must be hungry.
Aye, that I am.
There's food aplenty, and for your squire too, I'll just help him stable your animals.
Gentle knights, fair chatelaine, if any of you require service, you have but speak, and my good right arm is at thy service. Whether it be a castle beleaguered and seeking help, a princess lying under enchantment, or mere... Oh, dear God, it is she. Oh, sweet lady. Fair virgin. I dare not gaze full upon thy countenance, lest I be blinded by beauty. But I implore thee, speak once thy name.
Aldonza.
My lady Jess.
Aldonza!
The name of a kitchen scullion. Mayhap my lady serving me?
I told you my name, now get out of the way!
Did my lady think to put me to the test? Ah, sweet sovereign of my captive heart, I shall not fail thee. I know. I have dreamed thee too long, never seen thee or touched thee, but known thee with all of my heart. F for prayer, F for song, thou hast always been with me, though we had been always apart. Dulcinea, Dulcinea, I see heaven when I see thee, Dulcinea. Now I found thee, and the world shall know thy glory, Dulcinea. If I reach out to thee, do not tremble and shrink from the touch of my hand on thy hair. Let my fingers but see thou art warm and alive, and no phantom to fade in the air. Dulcinea, Dulcinea, I have sought thee, sung thee, dreamed thee, Dulcinea. Now I found thee, and the world shall know thy glory, Dulcinea, Dulcinea.
Come along, Senor Knight. I'll show you to your quarters.
I, Dulcinea.
Dulcinea, Dulcinea, I see heaven when I see thee, Dulcinea, and thy name is like a prayer in angel whisper.
This man has proposed to offer us a defense.
But this is my defense.
Most curious I've ever heard.
But if it entertains...
No, the word is diverts. I think your purpose is to divert us from ours.
Precisely. Now, if I may get on with it.
Continue your defense.
Imagine now the family of our brave knight left behind. Not the lords and ladies and retainers of Don Quixote de la Mancha, but the simple womenfolk of a country squire known as Alonso Quijano. Imagine their shock as news of their master's madness reaches them. To his niece, Antonia, who was worried about its effect on her forthcoming marriage. To his housekeeper of many years, who's worried about even darker matters. To the local padre, who has known Alonso all his life. And shortly there will appear on stage a character whose philosophy, I think, shall appeal enormously to you. Alonso's niece and housekeeper run hurriedly to the local church. May we have a church? Anguished by this terrible situation and not aware of what the neighbors may think, they seek the help and advice from the local padre. The padre. But in spite of the trouble which the squire's madness may bring down upon her head, you may be sure she is only thinking of him.
One thing that is well
stage a character of breeding intelligence, logic. Antonia's fiance, Dr. Sansone Carrasco, Bachelor of Science, graduate of the University of Salamanca, a man who carries his own self-importance and is afraid of breaking it.
I'm sorry.
I'd forgotten how family quarrels have a way of getting out of hand. So much at stake in the game. Let us rearrange the pieces. The queen. Clever. The castle. Formidable. The bishop. Charmingly diagonal. And now, the problem of the night.
Sansone,
Have you heard? On my way here, I was informed by at least 10 people. My dear, your uncle is the laughing stock of the entire neighborhood. Padre, what do you know of this?
Only that the good Senor Quijana has been carried away by his imaginations.
Senor Quijana has lost his mind and is suffering from delusions.
Is there a difference?
Exactitude of meaning. I beg to remind you, Padre, that I am a doctor.
please don't argue. We must do something about it.
I'm a little more concerned about us.
What do you mean, us?
Our marriage, my dear. There is a certain embarrassment of having a madman in the family. In the eyes of others...
Come, doctor.
I do not relish claiming this lunatic as an uncle.
The innocent must pay for the sins of the guilty.
Guilty of what? A gentle delusion.
How do you know it is gentle? By this time, who knows what violence he has committed? He was armed?
Mr. Lance.
Sansone, I had hoped so much for us. For you, really. Everything was to be for you. My uncle's house, his lands.
True, doctor. In time, they would all be yours. After all, if one is to serve science, one must have the means.
Are you a priest or a pawnbroker?
What I meant was, consider the challenge.
Challenge?
Think what cleverness it would take to wean this man from madness, to turn him from his course, and persuade him to return home.
That is a challenge.
Impossible.
He can't have gotten far.
No more than a day's journey.
Get ready, Padre. We shall go after him. But as we go, there is one thing that I want the world to know.
I feel with pain that once again we now will hear a very often heard refrain.
I'm only thinking of him. I'm only thinking of him. Whatever I may do or say, I'm only thinking just him. In my body, it's well known, there is not one selfish bone.
They're all
I'm only thinking of
Let us now return to the inn. To the kitchen of the inn. A kitchen, ladies, if you please. Ah, yes. Yesterday's onion stew. With chicken tripes. And peppers. Now, as everyone knows, it is imperative that a knight should have a lady. For a knight without a lady is like a body without a soul. To whom would he dedicate his great conquests? What vision sustains him when he sallies forth to do battle with ogres and giants? Don Quixote, having found his lady, sends his faithful squire to her with a missive.
Missive? What's a missive?
A sort of a letter. My master warned me to give it to your hands only.
Let's see it. I can't read.
Neither can I, but my master, foreseeing such a possibility, recited it to me so that I could commit it to heart.
What made him think I couldn't read?
As he said it, noble women are so busy with their needlework.
Needlework!
Embroidering banners for their knights. He said they had no time for study.
What's it say?
Most lovely sovereign and highborn lady, the heart of this thy vassal knight faints for thy favor. Oh, fairest of the fair, purest of the pure, incomparable Dulcinea.
That again, my name is Aldonza.
My master calls you Dulcinea.
Why?
I don't know. But I can tell you from experience that knights have their own sort of language for a thing, and it's better if you don't question it because it only gets you into trouble. I beg thee grant that I may kiss the nethermost hem of thy garment.
Kiss my witch!
If you keep interrupting, the whole thing will be gone out of my head.
Well, what does he want?
I'm getting to it. And send to me a token of thy fair esteem, that I may carry as my standard into battle.
What kind of a token?
He says generally it's a silken scarf.
Your master's a crack brain.
Oh no!
Oh yes!
Well, they say a madman makes 100 and love makes 1,000.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You're crazy too! Well, what are you still doing here?
Token.
I'll give him a token here.
But my lady.
Don't you my lady me too, or I'll crack you like an egg! Oh, get back here. Come here. Sit. Sit! Why do you follow him?
Oh, well that's easy. It's because
Why?
I'm telling you, it's because
Why?
I like him. I really like him. Tear out my fingernails one by one. I like him. I don't have a very good reason, since I've been with him, nuts have been in season. But there's nothing I can do. Jump me up for onions too. Still I'll yell to the sky, though I can't tell you why that I like him.
It doesn't make any sense!
That's because you're not a squire.
Okay, I'm not a squire. How does a squire?
Well, I ride behind him, and he fights, and then I pick him up off the ground.
But what do you get out of it?
Well, that's easy. I've gotten
You've gotten nothing. Why do you follow him?
I like him. I really like
high-born lady, hem of my garment, the incomparable Dulcinea. Why does he do the things he does? Why does he do these things? Why does he march through that dream that he's in, covered in glory and rusty old tin? Why does he live in a world that can be? And what does he want of me? What does he want of me? Why does he say the things he says? Why does he say these things? Sweet Dulcinea and missive and such, nethermost hem of thy garment I touch. No one can be what he wants me to be. And what does he want of me? What does he want of me? Doesn't he know he'll be laughed at wherever he'll go? And why I'm not loving myself, I don't know. Why does he want the things he wants? Why does he want these things? Why does he batter at walls that won't break? Why does he give when it's natural to take? Where can he see all the good he can see? And what does he want of me? What does he want of
Little bird in the cinnamon tree. Little bird, do you sing for me? Do you bring me word of one I know? Little bird, I love her so. Little bird, I have to know. Little bird, beneath this tree, this cinnamon tree, we learn to love, we learn to cry, for here we met, and here we kissed, and here one cold and moonless night we said goodbye. Little bird, oh have pity on me. Bring her back to me now, beneath the cinnamon tree. I have waited too long without a song. Little bird, please fly, please go. Little bird, and tell her so. Little bird.
I spit in the milk of your little bird.
What's this?
Back!
It's a letter.
How stupid you are! It's a missive.
Missive. Who here reads?
I do.
Send the
and high-born lady.
From her knight. A love letter, perhaps?
It's a stupid joke!
Why is it bad?
Has he touched your heart?
Nobody touches my heart.
Oh, those fine words.
Fine words! He's a man, isn't he? He wants what every other man wants.
Aldonza!
Later, when I'm finished in the kitchen.
Little bird, I love her so. Little bird, I am no. Little bird.
I confess, I shall not know what to say to him.
In that case, leave it to me.
He may not even know us.
I am prepared for that contingency. Should he fail to recognize...
Who is it that crieth help of Don Quixote de la Mancha? Is it a castle beleaguered and seeking help? A king under enchantment, or... Why, what is this? My friends!
You know us?
Should a man not know his own friends? Dr. Carrasco.
Padre Perez.
Senor Quijada.
I should prefer that you address me properly.
I am Don Quixote, knight-errant of La Mancha.
Senor Quijada.
Don Quixote.
There are no giants, no kings under enchantment, no chivalry, no knights. There have been no knights for 300 years.
So learned, yet so misinformed.
These are facts.
Facts are the enemy of truth.
Master!
Oh, did she receive thee? Oh, most fortunate of squires. And the token, what of the token? Gossamer. Forgive me, I'm overcome.
It's from his lady.
So, there's a woman.
A lady! The Lady Dulcinea. Her beauty is more than human. Her quality, perfection. She is the very meaning of woman, and every meaning woman has to man.
To each his Dulcinea.
Oh, I am a little barber and I go my merry way.
Someone approaches!
With my razor and my leeches, I can always earn my pay. Though your skin be smooth as satin, you will need me soon, I
See what he
know.
wears upon his head.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the sub.
If he could visit my ignorance.
If I slip when I am shaving you and cut you to the quick, you can use me as a doctor, cause I also heal the sick. By the beard of Saint Anthony, I swear I see before me a knight in full armor. That's ridiculous. There aren't any knights.
What?
I was mistaken. Forgive me. I thought I'd been touched by the sun.
Thou wilt be touched by far worse if thou dost not speedily hand over that golden helmet.
Golden helmet. But this is a shaving basin.
Shaving basin?
I have to say, Your Grace, it does look like a shaving basin.
Of course, you see, I am a barber. I ply my trade from village to village, and I was wearing this on my head to ward off the...
Silence! Know thou what this really is? The golden helmet of Mamprino. When worn of one of noble heart, it renders him invulnerable to all wounds. Misbegotten maid, where didst thou steal it?
I didn't steal it.
Hand it over!
But it cost me half a
Hand it
crown.
over!
Oh, it is worth half a crown.
Who?
they departed.
Oh, Sir Castiano,
Oh, here, what's this?
I should make a confession.
To me?
I have never been properly dubbed a knight.
Oh, well, that is bad.
Yet, I am fully qualified. I am patient, courageous, bold, affable, and kind.
Yes, that is the list.
Therefore, I should beg a boon of thee.
Oh, anything, within reason.
Tonight, I shall hold vigil in the chapel of thy castle, and at dawn receive from thy hand the ennobling stroke of knighthood.
Well, there's only one difficulty there. No chapel.
What?
That is, it's, being repaired. So if you wouldn't mind holding your vigil someplace else.
Here in the courtyard, beneath the stars.
Fine, tomorrow at sunrise, I will dub you a knight.
I thank thee.
Now, will you have some supper?
Supper on the night before a vigil? Nay, on this night I must fast and compose my spirit.
There is either the wisest madman or maddest wise man in the world.
He is mad.
Well, in any case, we have failed.
Not necessarily. We know the sickness. Now to find a cure.
The cure, may it be, not worse than the disease. To each his dulcinea, that he alone can name. To each a secret hiding place where he can find the haunting face to light his secret flame. For with his dulcinea beside him so to stand, a man can do quite anything, outfly the bird upon the wing, hold moonlight in his hand. Yet if you give your life on drinks, it's prudent to recall a man with moonlight in his hand has nothing there at all. There is no dulcinea, she's made of flame and air, and yet how lovely life would seem if every man could weave a dream to keep him from despair, to reach his dulcinea. Oh, she's not but
Now I must consider how sages of the future describe this historic night. Long after the sun retired to its couch, darkening the hills and balconies of La Mancha, Don Quixote, with measured tread and lofty expression, held vigil in the courtyard of a mighty castle. O maker of empty boasts, on this of all nights, to give way to vanity. Nay, Don Quixote. Take a deep breath of life and consider how it should be lived. Call nothing thy own, except thy soul. Love not what thou art, but only what thou may become. Do not pursue pleasure, for you may have the misfortune to overtake it. Look always forward. At last year's nest, there are no birds this year. Be just to all men. Be courteous to all women. Live always in the vision of she for whom all great deeds are done. She is called Dulcinea.
Why do you call me that?
My lady!
Get up from there, get up. Why do you call me by that name?
Because it is thine.
My name is Aldonza.
I know thee, lady.
My name is Aldonza, and I think you know me not.
I have known thee all my life. Thy virtue, thy nobility of spirit.
Take another look.
I have already seen thee in my heart.
Your heart doesn't know much about women.
Oh, it knows all, my lady. A woman is the very soul of man. The radiance that lights his way. A woman is glory.
What do you want of me?
Nothing.
Liar!
I deserve the rebuke. Yet I ask of my lady
Now we get to it.
that I may be allowed to serve her, that I may hold her sacred in my heart, that I may dedicate each victory, call upon her in defeat, and if at last I give my life, I give it in the sacred name of Dulcinea.
I must go. Pedro is waiting. Why do you do these things?
What thing?
These ridiculous things you do!
I hope to add some measure of grace to this world.
The world's a dung heap, and we're all maggots that crawl on it.
My lady knows better in her heart.
What's in my heart will get me halfway to hell. And you, Senor Don Quixote, you're going to take such a beating.
Whether I win or lose does not matter.
What does?
Only that I follow the quest.
That for your quest. What does that mean? Quest?
It is the mission of each true knight. His duty, nay, his privilege. To dream the impossible dream, to find the unbeatable foe, to bear unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar.
then the world will be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
Just once would you look at me as I really am?
I see beauty, purity, the woman each man holds secret in his heart. I'll see now.
Keep me waiting, will you?
I wasn't, I
My
didn't.
lady, my princess, my little
Flower monster!
Stay clear!
Thou striking woman!
Stay back or I'll break them!
Oh, thou heart of flint and bowels of pork!
Bowels.
Now shall I chastise thee!
I warn you.
Let him be!
Let go!
Step let him be! He's worth 1,000 of you!
Same, eh?
Don Quixote will vanquish armies!
What a dreadful thing.
What glorious thing!
Castiana, she informed me that the right is strike.
But you're great! Are you hurt?
No, Sancho. Just weakness. Temporary.
Oh, he is hurt!
What is it? The madman, I knew it!
Go, fetch bandages, Maria, hurry.
Poor warrior.
Poor lunatic!
Go back to bed.
I told you what would happen if you...
Go to bed.
He's coming around.
Oh, might I always wake to such a vision?
Don't move.
Come on. We certainly did a grab out here, your grace.
Oh, outed them, did we?
That bunch will be walking bow-legged for a week.
My lady, it is not seemly to gloat over the fallen.
Let them rot in hell.
Sir, I am a tame and peaceful man. Please, Sir Knight, I don't mean to be inhospitable, but I must ask you to leave as soon as you're able.
I am sorry to have offended the dignity of thy castle. We shall depart with daylight. But first I must remind thee of thy promise.
Promise?
True, it is not yet dawn, but I have held vigil and proven myself in battle. Therefore I beg that thou dob me knight.
Oh, certainly. Let's get it over with then, shall we?
I thank thee. You to be good enough to fetch my sword. Lady, I cannot tell you how joyful I am that this ceremony should take place in thy presence.
Be careful now.
It is a solemn moment which seals my vocation.
Are you ready?
I am.
Very well then, kneel. Don Quixote de la Mancha, I hereby dub thee knight.
mention of the glorious deeds I performed to earn this honor.
Of course, how silly of me. Don Quixote de la Mancha, having proved yourself this day in glorious and terrible combat, and by my authority as Lord of this castle, I hereby dub thee knight.
Your lordship,
Something else?
it is customary for a new knight to get an added name. Thou could devise such a name for me.
Knight of the Wolful Countenance, Knight of the Wolful Countenance. Wherever you go, people will know of the glorious deeds of the Knight of the Wolful Countenance. Bear well and good cheer, all my brave cavalier, riding home to glorious strife. I swear when you're gone, I'll remember you well for all of the rest of my life. Hail, Knight of the Wolful Countenance, Knight of the Wolful Countenance. Wherever you go, face to the foe, they will rail at the sight of the Knight of the Wolful Countenance. Oh, valorous knight, go and fight for the right, and battle all villains that meet. But when you do, what will happen to you? Thank God I would be there to see. Now, sir, I'm going to bed, and I advise you to do the same.
Knight, the woe.
It's a beautiful name.
Come, Your Grace. Let's get you to bed.
No, not yet. First, I owe something to my enemies.
That account's already been paid.
Not yet. First, I must raise them up and minister to their wounds.
What?
Nobility demands.
It does?
Yes, therefore, I shall take bandages and find...
I'll take them. I'll find them. I'll minister.
But you...
They were my enemies too.
Blessed one.
Come, Your Grace.
Blessed one. Blessed one.
What are you doing?
I'm going to minister to your wounds.
Going to what?
Nobility demands. Turn over, you poxy goat. Get off of me!
Little bird in the cinnamon. Little bird, little bird, do you sing for me? Do you bring me word of what I know? Little bird, I love her. Bring her. Nay! Let the man be overthrown 10,000 times, still he must rise and again do battle. The enchanter may confuse the outcome, but the effort remains sublime.
Lies. Madness and lies.
Oh, Donzo, what happened?
Ask him.
Maria! Maria! Oh, my lady, I shall punish them that did this crime.
Crime. You know the worst crime of all? Being born. For that you get punished your whole life.
Don't you nay.
Enough of that! Get yourself to a madhouse and rave about nobility where no one can hear you!
Oh, my lady!
I am not your lady! I am not any kind of a lady! I was spawned in a ditch by a mother, left me there, naked and cold and too hungry to cry. I never liked her, I'm sure she left hoping that I had the good sense to die. Then of course there's my father. I'm told that your ladies can point
If there is, and he be not afraid to look upon me, let him stand forth.
I am Don Quixote, knight of the woeful countenance.
Now hear me, thou charlatan. Thou art no knight, but a foolish pretender. Thy pretense is a child's mockery, and thy principles dirt beneath my feet.
Oh, thou foul knight, discourteous! Before I chastise thee, tell me thy name.
Thou shalt hear it in due course.
Then say why thou seekest me out.
Thou called upon me, Don Quixote. Thou reviled me and threatened.
The enchanter. Behold at thy feet the gauge of battle.
On what terms do we fight?
Choose thine own.
Very well. If thou art beaten, thy freedom is forfeit, and thou must obey my every command. And thy conditions?
If thou art still alive, thou shalt kneel and beg mercy of my lady Dulcinea.
And where shall I find this lady?
There she stands.
Thy lady is an alley cat.
Monster! Defend myself!
Hold! You asked me my name, Don Quixote. Now I shall tell it. I am called the Knight of the Mirrors! Look into the mirror of reality and behold things as they truly are. Look! What dost thou see, Don Quixote? A gallant knight? Naught but an aging fool. Look! Dost thou see him? The madman dressed for the masquerade. Look, Don Quixote. See him as he truly is. See the clown. Drown into the mirror. Go deep. The masquerade has ended. Confess. Thy lady is a trollop, and thy dream the nightmare of a disordered mind.
I am Don Quixote, knight errant of La Mancha, and my lady is the lady Dulcinea. I am Don Quixote, knight errant, and my lady. My lady.
It is done.
Your Grace, it is Dr. Carrasco. It's only second son Carrasco.
Forgive me, Senor Quijano. It was the only way.
Cervantes! Cervantes! Prepare to be summoned.
By whom?
The judges of the Inquisition.
Captain, how soon?
Soon.
Well, not yet. Good, you'll have time to finish the story.
It is finished.
What?
As far as I know it.
I don't think that I like the ending. And I don't think that jury likes it either. Miguel de Cervantes, I'm afraid you failed. It is the judgment of...
You wait!
For what?
You have a little more time.
Oh, I'll grant it. But the Inquisition.
Just a moment. We improvise. A bed, please.
he more needed my services than his. Where is he, I wonder? In what dark cavern of the mind?
According to recent
Doctor, please.
Don't you think I did right?
Yes, there's the contradiction.
You again?
Tell him to go away!
What harm can he do?
Yes, it's all been done.
Your Reverence, can I talk to him?
I'm afraid he won't hear you.
Well, then I won't sing.
And no mention of his knight errantry.
Of course not. Does one speak of the rope and now slang?
Oh, excuse me, Your Grace.
Your Grace!
Just a few minutes.
Little gossip, little chat, little idle talk, this and that. If no one hears me, then it's just as well. At least I won't slip up in any lies I tell. Oh, I haven't bought a windmill in a fortnight. The humble joys get duller every day. Why, when I'm asleep, a dragon with its firelings on a wagon whisper, "Sancho, won't you please come out and play?"
That's enough now!
Well, I didn't do anything.
I warned you!
I was just trying to... Did Your Grace say something?
Your fat little bag stuffed with proverbs.
Yes, Your Grace, as I was saying.
Uncle!
My dear. Good morning, Padre. Is it evening?
Alonso.
How do you feel, sir?
Not well, my friends.
Can you speak your name?
Should a man not know his own name?
If you would say it.
Alonso Quijano. Padre,
Here beside you.
I should like to make a will.
Of course.
Uncle?
Forgive me, my dear. I've been ill. When I close my eyes, I see a pale horse, and he beckons me mount.
No, Uncle. You will get well.
Get well? Why should a man get well when he's dying? It would be such a waste of good health. Come closer, my friends. In my illness, I dreamed so strangely. Oh, such dreams. I dreamed that... Nay, I mustn't tell you, lest you think me mad.
Put them from your mind.
They are gone, my dear. Nor do I know what they meant. Padre.
Speak, my friend, and I shall wait.
I, Alonso Quijano, with one foot in the stirrup, in the agony of death, hung.
Don't admit anyone.
Do hereby with the following disposition of my estate. For my beloved niece, Antonia.
I really wish you could get away. What is this?
It's that slut from the inn!
Stop a sheep. Tear your eyes
Get out of here!
And if you touch me again, by God.
Get out of here!
Not before I see him.
I'm warning you! Go quietly or I'll...
Let be!
Senor Quijana.
In my house, there will be courtesy. Come closer, girl. Now then, what is it you want?
Don't you know me?
Should I?
I am Aldonza.
I do not recall any one of that name.
He knows. Please, my lord.
My lord? Why do you call me a lord? I'm not a lord. Don Quixote. You must forgive me. I have been ill. I'm confused by shadows. It is possible I knew you once. I do not remember.
This way.
Please, try to remember.
Is it so important?
Everything. My whole life. You spoke to me, and everything was different.
I spoke to you.
And you looked at me, and you called me by another name. Once you found a girl and called her Dulcinea. When you spoke the name, an angel seemed to whisper, Dulcinea, Dulcinea, won't you please bring back the dream of Dulcinea? Won't you bring me back the bright and shining glory of Dulcinea?
I'm afraid I must insist.
Let be. Then, perhaps it was not a dream.
You spoke of a dream and about a quest?
A quest.
And that you may fight. And it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, only you follow the quest.
The words. Tell me the words.
To dream the impossible dream. But they're your own words. To fight the unbeatable fall. Don't you remember? To bear with unbearable sorrow. You must remember. To run where the brave dare not go.
To right the unrightable wrong.
Yes.
To love your chaste from afar.
Yes.
To try your arms are too weary. To reach the unreachable star.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh, this is not seemly. My lady on your knees to me.
My lord, you are not well.
Not well. What your wounds to the body of a knight-errant? What matter illness? Each time he falls, he must rise again. And woe to the wicked! Sancho!
Be your grace!
My armor, my sword!
All misadventures!
Adventures, old friend! The trumpets of glory now call me to ride. Yes, the trumpets are calling to me. Yet wherever I ride, every staunch at my side, my squire, my lady shall be. I am my Don Quixote, the Lord of the Mancha, my destiny calls and I know. And the wild winds of fortune will carry me upward, oh, be so well.
My lord, sir.
So wherever they blow, onward to glory. Go.
He seemed a good man, but I did not know him. But Don Quixote is not dead. Billy, Sancho. Billy. My name is Dulcinea.
Under authority of the Holy Office of the Inquisition, by reason of certain offenses committed against His Majesty's most Catholic Church, the following is summoned to give answer and submit his person for your purification if it be so ordered. Don Miguel de Cervantes.
A popular defendant I am. Summoned by one court before quite finished with another. Well, what says the jury?
I think I know what this contains. The history of you, a mad knight. Plead as well there as you did here, and you may not burn.
I have no intention of burning. Shall we go, old friend? Courage.
Cervantes. I think Don Quixote is brother to Don Miguel.
God help us. We are both men of the Mancha.